Since the redesigning of some of the Naira notes, several issues have cropped up, including a request by the National Assembly for extension of the deadline and increase of cash withdrawal limits. In response to public yearnings, the Central Bank of Nigeria increased the withdrawal limits across all channels by individual and corporate organizations from the initial 100,000 naira to 500,000 naira and 5 million naira respectively, as contained in a circular issued by the bank and signed by the Director of Banking Supervision Department, Aruna Mustafa. In the same vein, the Apex Bank had also reduced the withdrawal at automated teller machines and point-of-sale terminal to 20,000 naira daily. Since these directives, what has become the experience of Nigerians who rely on daily financial transactions for survival at home, in the market, school, and for transportation?
Meanwhile, we actually deposit all our cash into the bank. Going out to collect our cash from bank is not an easy task. It's 2,000 naira limit. What am I going to do with 2,000 naira? When you go to the bank and bank manage to give you, it's 50 naira, which is very bad.
Before it was 20,000 naira limit. Like day before yesterday, I hear 5,000. But yesterday 5,000. Now this morning I hear 2,000 naira limit.
The person that I used to send money to give my mom, he told me that sending money to him is not the problem, but the problem is that there is no money anywhere to withdraw.
Business is not all that fine now because of the situation of the country. The rate of our turnover is no longer the way it did before.
Money tonight. You know, we'll sell anything. When they call no money, madam, you want transfer. If you don't pay the transfer, they will go another place.
If you're not the, as in the bank, your bank is not the bank, you want to go and withdraw money, they'll say, go, you're not the customer. So we'll go to filling station to buy money now. That's why we are collecting high price.
At some point-of-sale terminals, customers and agents narrate their ordeal.
To buy pepper, 10 naira, maki 20 naira, onions 10 naira. They will come and tell you to transfer. And not, it's not everybody that know how to transfer. It's like all these old women, they cannot do transfer. And me, I'm not ready to receive any transfer.
I don't have anyone to do any transaction today. I don't have 1 naira. Since money that came out, nothing, nobody is buying something.
It is very, very sorrowful. The impact is so harsh, especially on the poor ones, especially these women in the market that are selling, they are depending on daily exchange of naira and earn their own living. Now there's no money anywhere, so the situation is really harsh. It's really telling on the poor people, so I don't know what the government is doing about it.
And many people are crying for hungry, some money. They don't have money to even pay common transport.
Others lamented over limited naira in circulation amid the fuel scarcity and high prices of goods and services, attributing all to lack of good governance and management by those in authority. They added that if this worrisome situation continues, it could cause more harm than the emotional pain and suffering Nigerians are going through.
They should make good policy, release money from the bank so that the business transaction will be very easy.
And the only solution is that CBN should actually release money for us.
This is causing problem. Please let them do something
to help us out of that, so that things can be okay for everybody, so that people can be enjoying and getting the money.
When people cannot be able to withdraw their money, it's a serious issue. It can cause anything. It can cause fight. Can you imagine how people are dragging at the ATM machine? Before you know it, something might lead to fights.
Ignatius Chukwu, a business and financial analyst, said the original intent of the CBN was to withdraw old Naira notes, dispense redesigned Naira notes, but not the equivalent deposited by holders. He said the amount of redesigned Naira released to commercial banks is not equivalent to the deposited amount, resulting to the chaos at various commercial banks.
One major thing that is happening right now is currency trapping. The central bank did not intend to print equal old versus equal new. It wasn't their intention, and that's where the problem is. What the ordinary person thinks that if I go to the bank and give them my 200,000 naira old one, they will count 200,000 naira of new one and give me. That is what they think. But that's not what the central bank said they want to do.
On the way forward, he said commercial banks